Yoda. Yoda. Hi, Mr. Yoda. I see that face, and I see Tang's butt. Bye, Yoda. Hi, Orange. What's up, Orange? How you doing this evening? You doing well? Hello there, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Bruce. How you doing? How you doing? How is the cat cafe, Bruce? How are all those kitties there? Do you got quite a few going on right now? Gonna have a community post out tomorrow. Our last sponsored kitty from Safe Haven was officially adopted. McConnell, who was a senior kitty, I think it was a boy. He got adopted yesterday, I think. So I'm gonna make a post about that tomorrow. So we were 4 for 4 with our sponsored kitties. Also, does anybody remember? I got a few on here right now. Cat named Mac. Who was a kitten. He was one of the, wasn't a sponsor cat, but a cat that we were helping. Does anybody remember that kitty? Hello there, Jesse. Hello there, Alexa. Or Alexia. Picture time? Take away, Alexia. Take away. Now, eventually, Alexia, though, Tang might ask for some finances from you to use his image. And he's hiding behind the desk now. Yoda. Is it peekaboo time, Yoda? Hello there, Joe. Nice to see you, Joe. It's been a while. I hope you have been. Well, I know you've been having a bit of a hard time, but hopefully you're in a good place here with friends, and hopefully we're doing overall better. We obviously have these 9 little nutballs. Alexia, Tang is hiding. He's like, don't take pictures of me anymore. And then you got Yoda being the ghost cat. Hello there, Glare Bear. I'm glad that you are in a good place right now. Joe, you've had a poopy time, I understand, but we're back. I appreciate you being here, Joe. Yoda. Yoda. Orange, where'd Yoda go? Hey, Orange, you took this feather. Why did you take this feather away? Orangey. Hello there, Karma. How you doing on this Tuesday? Glad to see you. Glad to be here. Hello there, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. If you are new to this channel, Charlotte, hello, hello. You're looking at Yoda at the moment. He is one of the main goofballs of the 9 kitties that we have here. If you haven't hit that like button and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do. It helps it for more people to see it. Dragons, meow, 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 meow to you too. Hope you're doing well. Joe, you have my membership. Have your membership payments gotten to? Yes, Joe. Yep. You are all good. Glarebear, I saw my cat that left. So let me make this a little brighter. I always forget to make the screen brighter off of my wife's phone. There, I think that's a lot better, so y'all can see. And I can see the chat a lot better. Glarebear, you saw your cat left you a few months ago. I believe another human is feeding him. Well, hopefully they are okay, yes. Hello there, Jordan. Hope you're doing well. Well, yes, wife, I am picky. I think that when I make the filter or the camera brighter, I think it enhances the viewing pleasure, and I'm able to see the chat better. Joe, thank you for the question. Max is doing better. He is on 2 units of insulin now. We'll see Max here in a little bit, Joe. He seems like he's a little less wobbly. Yoda. A little less wobbly overall. Yoda is in fine form tonight, as you all can see. These are definitely more the 2 active kitties out of our 9. A lot of the other ones are just going to sleep. Joe, he'll be fine like Zelda. Yeah, Joe, and also I got some a little bit of stuff about Zelda that I'm going to talk about here when I get to Zelda. She had to go to the hospital, the vet hospital today. So I'll get to that in a little bit. Jesse, we're probably at maybe about 40 degrees or so, I would say. We're supposed to get maybe 2 to 4, 2 to 5 inches of snow tomorrow. How about y'all? How much snow are you supposed to get where you live? Karma, sorry to hear about Max. Hope he'll be adapt. Yeah, he is slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, Karma. I appreciate the kind words. It's all a process. It's all a process. Joe, to answer your question, are we still moving? Yes, we are, but we're putting it on hold right now. A little bit of related with Zelda and Rosemary. I'll talk about that a little bit more when I get over to Zelda. But yes, we are still planning on moving. It could be still within the state of North Carolina. We could be moving down to Florida. We could be moving to Arizona. It's hard to say right now. Hello there, Tranquil. Hope you're doing well. Jesse, you don't know we got snow today and supposed to get tomorrow. Okay. And Bruce, you got snow too? Yoda's having a moment over there. Hello there, Rosemary. I hope you're doing well, Rosemary. Thank you for joining us on this evening. Again, friends, don't forget to hit that like button. The more likes go out, the more other people get a chance to see these nutty cats. Karma, sorry you missed some of the lives. You're on vacation. No worry, no worries. Karma, where did you go on vacation at? You just kind of hung at home, or did you go somewhere in particular? And also that Sugar got spayed today. Okay. Hello there, Life's a Hobby. I am doing well. I hope you are as well on this Tuesday evening. Thank you for joining us. If anybody happens to be new, listening to this live stream and watching these 2 cats dance around this room, my name is Adam, by the way. We have 9 cats. The crazy tuxedo here is Yoda. The orange cat who's playing with him is Tang. Is he going to get you, Yoda? Isn't that funny sometimes when your cats, they get suddenly afraid of something? Or Tang's probably behind on the other side. You went to Hawaii, okay. You know, Karma, one of the places we eventually would like to get to, I mean, eventually we'd like to visit all the states. And Hawaii is one of them that's on the list. We'd like to do like a cruise through Hawaii. I think that'd be really cool. But anyways, if you are new to this live stream, hello, everybody. This is Yoda. He is one of 9 cats here. These live streams go about an hour or so. I just kind of hang out with these cats and show these cats. If you have any kitty questions, feel free to put them in chat. Also, if you are interested in helping cats in need, not these cats, because these cats are very spoiled, but cats that may not be doing so well, cats that might be hungry, cats that may not have a home, that are looking for one, please let me know. All channel money always goes to cat charities at the end of each month. We donate everything from this channel. I don't keep a penny of revenue from this channel. It all goes to help cats. So if you're new and if that's something that you would like to be a part of, let me know. You can become a channel member. You can donate a super. You can donate through PayPal. There's many options. Hello, Orangey. I know. I unmasked you. What are you going to do about it now? Eventually, we will have kittens on these live streams because we will be fostering again. My wife and I have fostered dozens and dozens of cats through the years, so we will eventually get to fostering again. I also want to thank everybody who has voted so far about this channel's kind of direction moving forward. It seems like a vast majority, I think it's like 63, 65% of those who have voted so far, they just want videos of these 9 cats. Maybe with a little bit of education sprinkled into that. I can definitely do that. If you have not voted yet, just check out my latest comment post in my comment section, or latest community post, and please vote. Because without all the generous supporters, friends of kitty cats, this channel would not exist. Yoda. Tang here was a foster fail. He was about 3 years old. My wife fostered and me fostered him with a group of 5 fosters that we had. Joe, you voted all options? Yeah, Joe, you know, I think I might put an AI video on occasion because those can be pretty fun, I think. But I think the majority want to see the cats, and I understand it. Let me kind of zoom out here a little bit. There we go. Karma, you got some catching up to do on the post. No worries, no worries. I'll have another community post out there here in a little bit. Oh, those who have recently joined too, I said a little earlier that all of our sponsored cats from Safe Haven for Cats, the group, one of the one of the places that we donate to, all of the cats have been officially adopted. So we were 4 for 4. Tranquil, you never been given the cone of shame after a cat was spayed. You know, Tranquil, neither have we really. You know, we did actually, the foster group that Yoda here was with. He was with 6, including himself. And I think we had to put a cone on one of them because they kept on licking their stitches. Hello there, Icon. I appreciate you joining us. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. All right, we're going to hang with these 2 for about 2 or 3 more minutes. And then we're going to go check on Maximus. Those who are new, Maximus is a tuxedo cat who was recently diagnosed with diabetes. Now, this is very important because diabetes is not a death sentence for your cat. If your cat has diabetes, or if your cat may be showing signs of diabetes, which I'm going to talk about here when I get over to him, diabetes is not a death sentence. A cat can live a long, full life having diabetes. In fact, we have a 20-year-old cat named Zelda who has been diabetic for going on 10 years. Karma's sugar stitches are on the inside and will dissolve. Okay, I think that's the newer practice, as far as I know. Tranquil was given the cone for when Miracle hurt his leg. He didn't wear it. He kept on taking it off. Yeah, typical for kitties. Oh yeah, Joe. So, let me pull that down. I'll get a better shot when I get up, if I can get off the floor again. It's always a struggle getting up off the floor. But it's like my wife is saying, it's like cat constellations. So it's something you can get on Amazon for, I don't know, probably 20 bucks, maybe 30 bucks or so. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Tang, the Orange Menace, and Yoda, the goofball himself, who's all worn out now. Yoda. Yoda. You got that pink nose and those big eyeballs? Are you getting jealous, Tang? Yes, you too? Are you the dynamic duo? Hi, Orangey. Hi, Yoda. Alright, we're going to say goodbye to those two. So yeah, here's a better picture. Orange, you're looking very orange through the camera. Yes, and this is Orange's bed, as you can see over here. He's not wanting me to show this because he's embarrassed. But you got all this. I know this is you, Orange. See, all of this. This is all you, Orange. Why? Why is that you? Here. There. Why? Put it on your head. Don't eat it. All right. All right, goofball. Yoda, dramatic king. All right, let's go check on Maxie. Oh, sorry, Maximus. Max. Max. Oh, Max, this room stinks. You must have been pooping in that litter box over there, huh? You did some business in there, you said? Maxie. Either that or Zelda was in here earlier. But I'll talk about Zelda in a bit. Hey, Mr. Maximus. So Max, as you can see, he's a tuxedo. Because my wife is saying Max made this room stinky. You having some diarrhea, Maximus? You get some poopies? You get some stinky poopies? If anybody wants to do the stinky poop emoji, this would be the time. Got some spring cleaning going on with Mr. Maximus. So what I wanted to talk about real briefly with Max, I do have a video. Out about this. Hello there, NPP. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for that emoji, the poopy one, because it smells a little poopy. Max did a little poopy. He's like, I'm a little stinker, ain't I? Yeah, sure, a big stinker. Anyways, something on his back paw, my wife is saying. No, his paws are clean. His paws are good. He's got a belly rub, though. He likes his belly rubs. You got a little purr. Joe, no. Max is not getting any luck with his Harlem. No, they still pretty much just ignore and slap and hiss at him and spit at him and fight him. No, he's not. So what I wanted to talk about briefly, because I am with Max here, if you ever notice any of your cats are either drinking more water, are always hungry, have maybe some dandruff on their coat, have just are very lethargic, just seem off, seem more vocal, they could have diabetes, potentially, as Max was recently diagnosed a few weeks ago. And he has been getting his insulin injections twice a day. He was at just 1 unit for a week or so, but he was still very lethargic. And he was walking a little loopy, like he just wasn't balanced. And this like part of a cat's foot, like right here, this part is called the hock, or the hock, H-O-C-K, hocks. And he wasn't walking on his paw like he should, like a normal cat would, but he was walking kind of like on the whole part of this back leg. And when that happens, usually what's going on is a cat is suffering from unregulated diabetes, which causes peripheral neuropathy, it's called, which basically means you have very angry nerves. because uncontrolled diabetes can cause havoc in the nervous system. The good news is this neuropathy that we think Max is suffering with is reversible once these numbers get down, once the blood glucose numbers get down, which they are starting to get down. Joe, how often would I recommend blood tests? I think, Joe, that depends. Let's say if it's a healthy cat, I think a blood test once a year up to the age of about 10 or so is fine. Karma, I appreciate that $10 super chat. That is a very kind thing for you to do. If you all want to thank Karma for that super, I would appreciate it. Joe, getting back to your question, I think yearly, as long as the cat is healthy, up to the age of about, like I said, 10 or so. I think once they pass that 10-year mark, I think it's probably a good idea to have them go in for blood work every 6 months. Now, if a cat has issues, like say if they have diabetes or if they have a thyroid issue, hello there, Judy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. We're just hanging out with Mr. Maximus at the moment. Like I was saying, if they have some sort of issue or something, NPP, I appreciate that also, that $10 super. Thank you. That was very kind. If you all want to thank NPP. Obviously know that all of that money between NPP and Karma, those donations, those supers, they will go to help cats in need for the month of March. NPP, if you ever want to find a cat rescue group that you would want this community to donate to, please let me know in a comment. If you ever want to do anything like that, I appreciate that. What was I saying? Yeah, if a cat has some kind of issues, diabetes, hyperthyroidism, even if they're like overweight, like Tiny, for example, is like 20 pounds, nearly 18 pounds, she probably will need to go to the vet every 6 months or so to make sure there's nothing going on. So hopefully that answers your question, Joe. I appreciate that question. NPP, you will. Just got a lot going on lately. Hey, no worries, NPP. Take your time. I understand life can be busy, and you got your own YouTube thing going on too, and you're working towards those 4,000 hours. So I hope I hope you're getting closer, obviously, day by day. I know you had like that long 4-hour live stream a few days ago. I think it was 4 hours or so. So hopefully it got you a good chunk of hours. So anyways, Max is slowly adjusting. This is the dandruff that I was talking about. You can kind of see on him. I wanted to get onto his coat a little bit more. You can kind of see just some of the dandruff. Now it is dry, obviously, but a lot of this dandruff on him is just a sign of his diabetes. Another thing, too, that diabetic cats would often get, he doesn't have it yet, is with their claws, and he's being a very good boy for letting me do this, their claws sometimes become a little thick, so they're harder to cut. Right now, his claw is fine, but eventually they can grow and they can just get a little too thick and they're harder to cut, so that's something you got to watch out for, too, with diabetic cats. I know, you have to clean your paw because my dirty human hand touched it. Must clean hand. Must clean hand. You're digging into that paw, aren't you? Yes, you have a lot of cleaning to do there. Like, oh, it's so dirty. I got to get that human filth off of my paw. Hi, Maximus. He's a good boy. Joe, what causes what in kittens? Diabetes or something else? Hello there, Michelle D. I appreciate you popping in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good today, Michelle. I know you got a lot of health issues going on, a lot of stuff going on, so I appreciate you hanging in here. You know what, Joe? Actually, this is something I did not know. I was doing a little bit of research on diabetes when Max was diagnosed because it's been such a long time in between when Zelda was diagnosed and we got Zelda in such a good spot. Apparently, diabetes is something that is inherited. So it's just something that can be passed on through the mother and the father. Being an inherited disease, Any cat can potentially get it, but it is usually cats that are fatter. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but cats that are more overweight. Hello there, Tuffy, 1124. How you doing on this Tuesday? Hi, hi. Welcome. Um, what was I saying? Is it's genetics, and if a cat is more overweight, whether they're younger or a little older, they're more predisposed also of getting it. So that's why I'm worried about Tiny, because you know Tiny's like 17 pounds nearly, and she's chunky. So our fear is she might develop diabetes also. He's a good boy. You want a little rubby, Maximus? Those of you who may not know, Max's official adopted name was Whiskers Maximus. And I think you can kind of see, looking at these big old whiskers that he's got going on. Oh, Judy, also, I wanted to ask you too, if you ever know of any cat rescue place that's in the state that you live in and you would like for the community to donate to, please let me know. Joe, 17 pounds. Yeah, she's a chunky one. She could really drop about 7 pounds. Joe would be fine. I kind of wish somehow we could actually pull fat out of Tiny and inject it into Rosemary. That would be great if we could do that. You showing off them paws. You making some air biscuits, honey. Hopefully you can hear him purring. Hi, Maximus. So hopefully, maybe in about, I don't know. It's so hard to judge, or not to judge, but it's so hard to say. He's will hopefully be regulated maybe in a month, it's 2 months, 3 months or so. He'll be in a good spot, a better spot than he is right now. He's not in a terrible spot right now. Michelle, you're doing okay? That's good to know. Good to hear. And Michelle, remind me, I think you have a kitty named Elsa, I want to say. Or I hope it could be, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. Hope they're doing well. Or Elsa, Elise, something. Tranquil Miracle's got them long whiskers too. He's a long whiskered kitty. He's got some good sonar detection. He's a good boy, Mr. Maximus. Elsa, okay. We're going to hang with Max here for about 2 more minutes or so. I do always have to keep an eye on the time. I only do these lives for an hour or so. Unless somebody makes a big donation, and then hey, I'll stay on longer. Hint, hint. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hello there, Jack. I do remember that name. I know I'm going to say it incorrect, so I'm just going to call you Jack or Jake. I hope you're doing well. Michelle, it's okay. You can't remember everyone. Yeah, especially Michelle, those who have a lot of kitty cats. I mean, it is difficult to try to remember all the cats. But like I said, we're going to hang here for a few more moments with Mr. Maximus, and then we're going to go hang out with some lazy female cats. Hey, Joe, Maxie, I got your big old belly. And I'll talk about the news as far as Zelda goes, update on her. Bruce, all the cats. Well, I appreciate that, Bruce. I would struggle with most. I mean, I know obviously a few of yours, Bruce, but I can't name them all. I never will be able to, probably. All right, Maximus. We're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna say goodbye to Max for now. Oh, you can see kind of how he's walking. You kind of see how he's stepping off of his, like, where his paws are. That's how a cat is supposed to walk. But you can also see, if you look at him closely as he's walking around here, he's a little wobbly. He's a little stumbly, and he's walking a little bit like too much on this part of the foot instead of just this part. So instead of walking on just like this part, he's walking a little bit on this part. So that's what I was talking about earlier. It's one of those classic unregulated diabetic cat signs that you might see. All right, Maxie. You be good. Nope, you're not going out. Sorry, buddy. You got like a half hour, honey. Jill, yes, the walk should improve over time once the numbers are regulated and under control. Yes, his walking will improve. He'll walk back like a normal kitty cat again. Yeah, let's check out Tiny first before we check out those kitties. Speaking of Chunky. What I was going to say, yeah, Bruce, he definitely was favoring like one foot or one leg over the other. That's what my wife and we've noticed too. We got Roly Poly here. And of course, we got the jealous one, Kit, who's like, got to be by the action. So yes, this is our big O 17 and a half. Oops, sorry, Tiny scared you there. Our big chunky kitty. Of course, we got jealous Kit. Time. You see that look on Tiny's face that she's giving Kit? Kit doesn't have a lot of friends necessarily in this house, because Kit is a bit of a bully, a little bit, to others. She doesn't fight anybody, but she definitely will let them know if they're doing something that displeases her. She reminds me, like, I don't know, like the Queen of France, like back in the, the 1800s. Queen Antoinette, I do believe the cat's name was, the queen's name was. A typical woman. You said it, Joe, not me. Not me. I might be thinking it, but I didn't say it. Michelle, I appreciate you've been a member now for 3 months with Yoda's VIP tier 2. I appreciate that, Michelle. Appreciate your support. It means a lot to me, and it means definitely a lot to those kitties that we're helping across the country and technically across the world, since we are starting to branch out to donate places outside of the United States, which is really cool. I'd love to eventually find a place. I might have to just look or find somebody that might be Japanese that's a community member or somebody that's on the channel that might live out in Japan and, know of a place where we can donate out to Japan and help those kitties out in Japan. That would be really cool. Japan has a very different attitude when it comes to like stray cats. There really are no stray cats in Japan. I mean, they're just community cats that live like on the streets out in Japan. I think it's the same with Turkey, if I'm remembering correctly. The communities just take care of those cats. They feed them. They take care of them. They give them medical needs. There really are very few stray cats out in that country. Bruce, you got a friend on KOA from Japan? You can. Oh yeah, Bruce, I appreciate that if you could. Kit, what is it, you little nutcase? I know you're all about that attention. Sometimes when I rub Kit like up in her shoulders, which she really likes, I can feel her microchip. Those who have a lot of kitties, are most of your cats microchipped? We only have a couple, in all honesty, that are microchipped. We probably should microchip all of them, but we only have a few that have microchips. But what would be better, I think, Joe, all three of yours are microchipped. I think what would be really cool, I mean, a microchip is good, but a microchip is not like a tracking device. I mean, it would just like tell, if it's scanned, it'll like tell the people like where this stray cat, like where they're from, like, where the parents live. But I wish that they also were able to put like a tracking device in, like inside the microchip somehow too. So therefore, if a cat got out and a cat got loose, then you could turn on the tracking and then, you really wouldn't have cats or dogs getting lost and not ever being found again because they just track them and they know exactly where they're going. All right, we spent enough time here with Tiny and with Kit. Let's go check on Pandora the baby, and I think Zelda's under the bed, but I do have to talk about Zelda here for a moment. Oh, Zelda's up. Come on, Zelda. I know, I got to talk about you, honey. Joe, Bulgaria and Romania, so they had to be, and they have passports, been through your, oh, okay. So, what I wanted to talk about with Zelda here, our old kitty, is over the last few nights, baby, get your butt off the camera. Baby, I know you're jealous. Is over the past few days and nights, like the last 3 days, Zelda has not pooped. This happened about a month ago where she didn't poop. And what we had to do, we had to take her in. And unfortunately, this poor old girl had to get a enema. It's her second enema in about a month or so. So hopefully this isn't something that's going to be a chronic issue for her. Now, we do have pretty much everything that we can do to loosen up stools while it's in the intestines, to make that whole track from mouth to butt much easier for her. But it could just be a little age related. So she had her enema, which I'm sure wasn't fun for her. She seems like she's better now. She didn't have a ton of poop that was built up, but she did have a little bit because she hadn't pooped for 3 days, unfortunately. But that was her news. Nothing too crazy. Hello there, New. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Now, Zelda isn't the only one who had to go to the vet. Rosemary, I'll just talk about briefly before I get down to Rosemary. She also had to go to the vet. They had to get some... I'm going to get over to Pandora here for a second. They had to get some pee from her. Let me make the screen brighter again. Dims. They had to get some pee from her because those of you who know about Rosemary, she has hyperthyroidism, and we are in the process of starting to get that treated. now officially. Whites. Come here, Pandora. Come here, Whites. Who's that, Whites? Kit. Hi. Come on, Pandora. Boy, let's lay down. Let's do some licking. I know you gotta lick the salt off in my hand. I got some nice scratches on my hand there, as y'all can see. I don't remember who did that. Somebody did it, though. Is that your stick? You gonna get it? Oh, has anybody seen, this is an older Liam Neeson movie. Has anybody seen the movie Taken? Hi, yes. Chomp on that finger, honey. Chomp on that finger. No, I've got a little bite mark on your hand from your kitty Hester. Michelle Elsa does a lot of fun playing with your hand also. Rosemary, you've seen it. Bruce, you've seen it. Karma, you've seen it. Judy, you've seen it. Okay. It was something that I've never seen before, and it's on YouTube right now for free, like YouTube, like free movies or whatever. And I watched the first one yesterday, and I watched most or half of the second one today. So I think I'll probably watch all three of them. They're a pretty decent action movie. NPP, do you like action movies? Or do you like Liam Neeson as an actor? I think probably the most like well-known Liam Neeson movie though is probably Schindler's List, which is obviously a very sad but very important movie to watch. Meh. Okay. All right. All right, NPP. Never mind. Hello. Judy, you like him? Yeah, Judy. I think Liam's good. He's just a good, pretty much like an action. I mean, I think he's a little old now, obviously, a little older. But I think he made some pretty good movies through the years. Bruce, Circle of Death. I've never heard of that. Sounds like a comedy, though, right? All right, let's get the baby, who's looking all dramatic, as you can see. So I think in the future, as far as like long form videos, I think these are the type of videos that I'm going to do. Hello there, Pippa. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Just like how these cats are doing day by day. Not daily videos, though. But just have a little commentary on me and just these cats and their woe is me. I've had a hard life. I'm the baby. Hello, boobers. You got your little marking on your nose, your little birthmark. You just got home, Pippa? Well, okay. I hope you had a good day at work. I'm assuming you went to work today or you're working today. Oh, you got to massage the brain. Give the baby her evil ideas of domination. Yes, Pippa, she is a calico, so, I know your calico is, like, chill and relaxed, but this calico, like most calicos, are very bipolar in my experience. They will love you one moment, and then they'll try to rip the skin off of your arm the next. Don't let her cute appearance fool you. She is a full-blown lunatic. She went to school and she graduated in lunacy 101. She has her PhD degree in it. Let's look at the eyeball. You want to see something really funny, or at least I think it's kind of funny. Let's see if the baby will do this or not. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Let's see, let's get a toy out. Let's get a fish toy out. She never learned how to play, though, properly. It's like she doesn't really want to catch this fish. And then she's got the psychotic eyeballs going on, too. Hello there, Nagasia. Gato Mylindo. Hello there. Is that Spanish, maybe? I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish if it is, but hello. But yes, you can see the baby's psychotic look, and she's going to fall off the bed here in a second. But when she went to school to be a lunatic, she never learned how to play properly. Tiny, though, you want to play? Tiny needs to play because she's fat, so she needs to lose some weight. We need to get her pumping some blood through her veins. She needs to wake up and start doing some sit-ups and push-ups with me. How about you, Pandora? You're like, I'm kind of interested in it. Hello there, Nagasia. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Glarebear, your cats are sleeping right now. They will be up at around the time you fall asleep. Yep. They do like a racetrack around the house, right? Get that fishy. See, let me get a little... Oh, she's going to run away. See, she's got that big butt. You saw that big butt? Yep, she's all about that big butt. She's like that, what is it, that country song? Hi, Tiny. I know, let's get this off of you, though. She's all about that big butt. All right, let's say goodbye to these kitties, and let's go see what Rosemary is up to before we start to finish up this live. Pandora's got a big mouth also. Catches all those flies. Bye, baby. All right, let's go check in on Rosie. Bruce, your internet's acting up. All right.